baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, cause we don't know how. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say. Then what makes love exception? So why? My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? But can't stand to see me walk out the door. Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking together, cause we don't know how.
What's up, cuties? Oh, this look neat on my phone. This is the first time I'm seeing the little crowns and the numbers. Wow. Let's see who number one, child. My sis, Pink Diva, got a number one crown. Then number two is Linda Gamble. Number three is Teresa Wright. After that, Aunt Debbie. Happy Thursday to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that like button. And we just here to cackle and chit chat and all of the above. A couple hot topics. Look, I see a couple people don't care about Hulk Hogan. You guys let me know in the chats. What's up, Bridget J?
Girl, what's going on?
What's going on, Bridget J? Hey, Brittany Janae. Hello. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Oh, Aunt Debbie got a one. I'm sorry. Aunt Debbie got a one by hers, child. I know that's right. I know that's right. Welcome to each and every one of you. Let me say some quick hellos. Teresa Wright is here. Pink Diva in the building. Again, Bridget J. Linda Gamble, the legend of the mods. V. Jackson, how are you? Welcome. Charna is here. Good afternoon. Hello again to Brittany Janae, Tanya Hines, Angela Richardson. Hey, Angela. How are you, sis? Hey, Coco. You've been so busy, but you finally caught a live. Child, I've been so busy, I'm finally able to go live. What did I have? Oh, members only was last night. I wanted to do a late night last night as well, but I've been busy as well at work. So yeah, today is my Friday. I'm having a margarita as soon as I get off. Hey, Justmia, how are you? Scorpion Queen is here. Hey, Scorpio. Queen. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else. Who else in the building? Veronica Monroe. Hey, Veronica Monroe. Hey, ham sandwich. All right, I think I got you guys. 47 of you guys are here. Please hit the like button. Hey, Mary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you that are Cutie Crew members or Patreon members, tonight we're letting all of the Cutie Crew in. If you guys want to join us, we will be watching the season finale, OMG, of Divorce Sisters. I'll chat about that before we leave because I want you guys to put your theories in the chat. Don't put them in here now. Let's wait till we get to that because I want to know what you guys think is going to be that's going to happen tonight. Oh, I bet you it's going to be explosive. Hey, Chia. How are you? How are you? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into some hot topics. That way I'll have a little time to chat. But I wanted to start this off with a quick little cackle. A quick little cackle. Tomorrow, I may be on my backup channel early tomorrow. Maybe not. Because I got a date with Philly Girl for Life Saturday. So I got to go get my nails and toes and all of that. But maybe early morning with the story. You guys know I've been saying I wanted to talk about this. Tamala Horsford, I think it is. I want to chat about that. And I'll probably be doing that every Friday early, just viral stories of what's going on. I also want to talk about the Epstein situation. Now, child, I don't know if we may have to change it around. I don't know if YouTube/Google is on the orange man's side, but I think some ish about to go down, and I hope so. But I want you guys to take a quick look at this. We'll start off with a quick little cackle before we get to these hot topics. Toni Braxton is going after the money, child, allegedly. Toni Braxton. Chantel, Jackie Christie's daughter. Why her eye look like that on my thumbnail? Child, I don't know. But allegedly she going after the money as well. We'll talk about that. GloRilla is in jail. We'll talk about that. And then we'll touch briefly at the start after this cackle on Hulk Hogan. I did see Funky Dineva's post on Instagram. He said something like, don't include Malcolm in those threes. And I agree. You know what I mean? Hey, Cam, I am. Hey, Erica Yvette podcast. Erica Yvette podcast. I got to make sure I'm subscribed to you, sis. I'll check it out. I'll make sure. But get into this cackle. They are so wrong. Now, this lady is a pastor, and her granddaughter decided to play a trick on her. People playing with their mamas and grandmamas a little bit too much. I knew I couldn't operate in this manner with both mom or my grandmothers. But take a look, child. This was hilarious. And I'm going to grab me something to drink because these red onions got my breath on fire.
This is my grandmother.
Take a look. Pass the pan.
And thank you for giving me a chance to
interview. I got a drink right here.
Scholarship.
She gonna get you in Jesus' name.
The prom question was who inspires me and who I look up to, and it's my grandmother. And that's because she's a pastor. But before she got saved by Jesus and gave her life to Christ, she used to be a prostitute.
My child.
My papa, she used to be a prostitute.
Oh Lord.
She
Never fucking been a
oh my God. She a pastor, child. We're gonna look at a little bit more. Pastor Pam, no ma'am. You know you shouldn't be cussing like that. But her granddaughter playing a trick on her, saying that she's up for a scholarship and they wanted to know who she admires the most. And child, she lied and say Pastor Pam used to be a prostitute back in the day. Let's look at a little bit more.
She used to. He said he had to save her from standing on the side of the street selling her sweets, and I really wanted money because
Ooh.
she is in debt with her pimp,
Oh,
and she
child.
has to pay.
And now look, this ain't no school shit.
Yes, stop cursing.
Wait. You calling me a prostitute?
Stop cursing, Mama. It's the truth.
I ain't never been a prostitute.
My papa had saved her from off the street, but she really stopped being a prostitute and God touched her because she said she got tired of sleeping with so many people.
No motherfucker.
Mama, stop cursing.
Don't do that to me. I ain't never been a fucking prostitute a day in my life.
Child, she's speaking in tongues. She got her speaking in tongues. Oh my God.
You might even burn your motherfucker. Oh shit.
You just don't want them people to know that she was on the side selling your sweet.
Before I ain't got that fucking sweet.
Oh, his
that damn dope turn.
Listen.
Oh, don't shooting that motherfucker.
Oh Lord.
Her pimp used to hit her upside the head with a frying pan, but
What?
my
What
papa
pimp?
came and saved her. And
Okay.
she gave her life to Christ, and now she just...
Okay. That's my cackle of the day. Granny is going to go get her husband because the granddaughter said her husband is the one that said everything. When I tell you guys, I had tears running down my eyes from this. Hilarious. Look, Granny was the first cussing pastor. Yes, Linda Gamble, not the pastor cussing. Look, that's enough to make you cuss. So anyway, just a quick little cackle. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious. Let's go ahead real quickly. We'll touch on Hulk Hogan, and I want you guys to put in the chat if you feel that Granny had air right to cuss. Put it in the chat. Aunt Debbie, how you feel about that? Brittany Janae, child, I would have come up missing. Okay. I would have come up missing. Absolutely not. Oh, that was so funny. Aunt Debbie probably say, Aunt Debbie, let me know how you feel. Let's go ahead and get into something serious real quickly. I'll read you guys' comments. Hulk Hogan. TMZ was the first to announce this morning that Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71, and allegedly it is due to cardiac arrest. He was found in his, I want to pause that. He was found in his home in Florida, and they did try to revive him, but sadly he didn't make it. Let's see here. This is somebody that I believe is outside of his home. But did you grow up watching wrestling? Or, was he a part of your past? I do know that there was some allegedly shady things. I had to delete a couple comments off of my post saying rest in peace because people brought up alleged racist situations and all of that. But let's see what this is about. Oh shoot, I ain't mean to do that now. Oh, this took me to Millie. Hold on.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie.
Oh child.
Honey.
Hey Millie. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Somehow that was connected to TMZ. But anyway, the medics were dispatched to his Clearwater, Florida home. And look, it's sad. It's sad. To me, it really, really is. Do we want to hear them calling in the cardiac arrest? No. All I'm gonna say is rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. I did too, Bridget J. And what's the Andre the Giant? I really may be aging myself. I used to love me some Andre the Giant. So rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. I also want to touch on some Black girl magic real quick. Congratulations to Venus Williams. She became the second oldest woman to win a singles match. That was at the Wimbledon first round. No, that was in 2004. But she made history again at the DC opening. I did see a video of Venus. I'm not sure if it's on this Essence post. I'll double check. But she was making a joke about her age and said, look, she decided to come back and play tennis because she needed some insurance. She's 45 years old. And imagine these little young books, like the one that she beat, losing to Venus. You know what I mean? Let's see if this is the video. Well, this is just the clip. Black Girl Magic. Take a look at her winning shot here. One thing you cannot deny about them Williams sisters is the force and the speed that they hit those tennis balls with. And yeah, this put a smile on my face yesterday. It really did. Black Girl Magic, and congratulations to Venus. Peace, love, and light said, couldn't help but be a wrestling fan. Your grandma was a huge fan of wrestling. You were scared of Andre the Giant. Erica Yvette said, hopefully he fixed his heart before crossing over. Now, I will admit to you guys that I wasn't sure of all of that. Now, Dog the Bounty Hunter, I used to watch that. He'll never get a post or anything from me. His son was just arrested for unaliving somebody, but I'm gonna have to do a little research on Hope. You know what I mean? But it is okay for us to just give our condolences, you know what I mean, to some people. So I will say, for those of you that don't want to, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. If for anything, you know what I mean, the memories of our childhood, let's see. Dog it, I didn't mean to close that. Let's go ahead and get into Toni Braxton real quick. Have you guys heard about Toni Braxton? First of all, a lot of people was shocked that Toni was even married to Birdman. I would have never thunk it. And I know thunk is not a word. Oh, Aunt Debbie. I was like, oh, Aunt Debbie, what you put in this chat? So that was really a name, huh? Dick the Bruiser and his brother Brutus. Hey, Tay. We not counting. My degree is real. We not counting Malcolm. There's been a couple more that we're adding that 3 child. All right, Lula B say she was a fan as well. But were you guys familiar with Toni Braxton being married to Birdman? I did not think that it's been 16 years. This is alleged, but it has gone viral that after 16 years of them being together, they tied the knot. And then 1 month later, Toni filed for divorce and is demanding $160 million. And I've seen this on several publications. I'll go ahead and put my little banner up. Everything that I say is alleged. It's my own personal opinions. And I'll read a little bit of what they are saying. Is this the new come up, though? You guys let me know. Is this the new come up? We had the Portia with the Simon. Is women getting with facially challenged looking men the new come up? Did you, Brittany Janae? I'm like, not. I held my little heart. Like, not my Aunt Debbie child. Not my innocent Aunt Debbie. 160 million, Lula B. Let's go ahead and get into it. So they're saying that after 16 years together, music mogul Birdman and singer Toni Braxton finally got married, but the honeymoon didn't last. Just 1 month after tying the knot, Toni reportedly filed for divorce, seeking a $160 million settlement. The filing caught fans by surprise, especially after years of public ups and downs between the couple. They said details are still unfolding, but sources say there was long-standing tensions and all of that beneath the surface of this relationship slash marriage. I wouldn't have thought it, period. And look, I'm a woman. On the outside looking in, when I first heard about Toni getting with Birdman, yeah, I thought it was for the money. I thought it was for the money. Indigo, are women getting their get back? We know it's not right. But Indigo said their eyes are on the money, not the man. Look, facially challenged. I am Queen Tori. Girl, look, Birdman with all them tattoos all over his face, he could never lay in no bed with me or nothing else. But they are saying that Toni preyed on Birdman, allegedly. They are saying that this is premeditated robbery. They're saying that this was a hustle. She suffered through it, child, all this time that she's been with him just for this. Is $160 million too much? She's been with him for 16 years, allegedly, and only married a month. Let me know. Erica Yvette said, I think Toni has known him a long time before the facial tattoos. I believe you're right. I believe you're right. But, I just wasn't aware that they had been dating all of that time. But even on their show, and speaking of, this could be a setup for the Braxtons. It's set to come back in October of this year. There are clips of the trailer going around. And is this being put out here to drum up attention for that? Hey, Neva P. Okay, Aunt Debbie, you telling your real, because I ain't no child. All I saw was the D. You could have seen Tamar with Birdman, but not Toni. Good point. Okay, you said the same thing. She knew him before the tats. They let them snow bunnies do it all the time. So, hey, go for it. Look, ham sandwich. We know Gabby just got millions and Do Birdman have $160 million? And for me, I will say this. I'm not sure if there was a prenup involved or whatever. That's a lot of money to only have been married a month in these 16 years. I don't know if they've been living together or what. That's a lot of money, though, just to have been married for 1 month. It is a mighty specific number. Yes, WWF every Monday night, sis. And I had nephews and my big brothers and all of that watched. So yeah, but Andre the Giant was my guy. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Have they even really been together for 16 years? I don't know if it's been consistent or not. I just remember watching the Braxtons, and the sisters were shocked. I definitely remember that the sisters were shocked at the announcement, and that couldn't have been 16 years. That couldn't have been 16 years ago, But let's see what you guys are saying. I'm also going to bring back up, what was that on? Give me 1 second. Did you guys see the updated video about the McDonald's girl? She scares me. I do think that she does have mental issues, but keep her crazy. Red or orange wig wearing hers right there. Please keep her. Yeah. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Toni knew what she was doing, in my opinion. You want to know if there's a prenup. I want to know that as well. I do. I can see that. You marry and a month later you want a divorce. Yeah, although I do root for all women, but there are cases where I got to say, nah, sis. And if this is the case, if this is real, if this is just not something that's floating on the internet, I'm giving Toni the nah, sis. $160 million. Come on now, Toni. You could have said 6 and went on about your business. That's too much. It could be Linda Gamble, because this came out, and then next thing you know, the trailer for their show came out as well. So it could be for the show. How did she prey on him when he pursued her? Look, Jasmine, that's what the people saying. I ain't saying it. That's what the people saying. And yeah, I would ask the same question, you know? But let's not get it twisted. There are some women that are out here now that's out slicking the slicksters. And I ain't mad at them. Speaking of somebody that out slick a slickster, I don't want to get into it now because I'm still watching it, but I got a couple of stickies of notes of Simon coming out and talking to Michelle. I am AT Alien. We'll get into everything that Simon had to say in another live. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a quick 20-minute before we get on Patreon or tomorrow. We'll see. She does not deserve that large amount of money. I totally agree. I totally agree. Lula B said, I think it's fair. 16 years of my life, she is invested also. Is she? Have they lived together for 16 years? We didn't even know that they were a thing for 16 years. But I did hear that they shared a home in Calabasas. But come on now, 160 million. Look, she could have. She could have. Allegedly, they say he's been stealing from his artists. Yeah, he may not have anything. He may not have anything. Every time you think of Shannon's big old grown, he is a dummy arse for real. All right, Misha said they haven't been together consistently for 16 years. They've known each other for a long time, but were friends for most of that. I thought that as well. I thought that as well. But allegedly, she's suing. And look, we'll keep our eyes out on it. I know I will. Just to see. And look, if she end up getting it, she get it. You know, I ain't mad at it. It's reparations for other women, child. Wendy's chicks need a 5150. The McDonald's chick. Yes, Ric Flair on Debbie. Gigi, or did she work at Wendy's as well? She's cray cray. She is an ill. Did I delete her picture? I deleted her picture because, like I say, she scares me. But we'll talk about it real quickly. If you guys didn't go see the video that I put up this morning, take a look at it. There's video of her in court and all of that, but they are trying to get this chick released on temporary insanity. Temporary insanity. And I'm gonna delete this as fast as I just upload. I don't want to see her on no parts of my StreamYard. But we'll keep our eye out on Toni and Birdman. Let's get into another musician, entertainer, GloRilla. And look, this is wrong to me. This is wrong. And I think that, look, I like Fonnie Willis in Atlanta. What is she? She's over everybody. She's the district attorney, if I'm not mistaken. But I think that Atlanta is doing everything. Look, Lula B, I put that in my video. I said, because they're trying to say she cray cray and all of that. I said she ain't that damn crazy. She's still putting on that wig. How they keep wigs in jail? That's new to me. Yeah, but she still got that wig on, child. She was right there in court. Okay, she is the district attorney. Okay, that's what I thought, Teresa. But speaking of just in general, I think that they do pick with some of the artists there. And I think in this case, that's what was done to me. So GloRilla was arrested. She's out now on a $22,000 bond. But what happened is she wasn't even at home. She wasn't even at home. The police arrived to her home. They began to search the property. Now, did they say, okay, so this is what happened. Let me start from the beginning. GloRilla had family at her house in Atlanta, and they was house sitting for her. And a group of men broke into the home while they were there. One of the occupants fired a pow-pow at the intruders, causing them to flee. But before the intruders fled, they stole jewelry and a couple other things. So anyway, when the police arrived, they started to search the property. What gives you the right to search the property for intruders coming over and breaking into this home? That's number one. They searched the property for the suspects. They didn't find anyone, but they did smell marijuana in the home. And because of that, a drug task force was summoned, and that's when they went inside that home and did a search. And they said that they found a significant amount of marijuana in the home in the master bedroom closet. The sheriff's department charged GloRilla, although she wasn't home. How can they do that? So what they did was they issued out a warrant for Glow's arrest. She voluntarily turned herself in on Tuesday of this week, and they released her the same day with that $22,000 bond. But her lawyers spoke to TMZ. I don't think so. Caramel or caramel kisses. I don't think so. You ask, is that even legal, considering she wasn't home? And her lawyers are basically saying that it's not, because they spoke to TMZ and they said that GloRilla is actually a victim in this situation. They said that during this past weekend, Glo was out of town, and she was. She performed at the WNBA All-Star game. They said that her family was house sitting at her home, and it was going fine until that group of men decided to break in. But I don't know. You guys think that Glo got a lawsuit on her hand? I do. I do. I don't think that this is right at all. Let's see here. See if I could find just one more quick video with a little more detail, because I had it up of what her attorneys had to say. The first search, to me, whether you smell marijuana or not, anybody live in Georgia? Is it legal there? Is it legal? Let me know, because there's conflicting information that's out. Glow's team said that it was a small amount, like personal use, but the sheriff's department said that it wasn't. It was a larger amount. Let's see if I can find the doggone statement from her lawyers. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read you all's comments. I don't think it's right. I do not at all. And I get it. I am Queen Tori said, yes, she is the owner of the house. She is responsible. Yeah, but why did they search initially? You mean they had the right to search based off of smelling the marijuana? Let me know. Let me share this real quickly, and then I'll get you guys' thoughts. And then we're going to get into this Jackie Christie family drama. It's a mess. But her legal team is calling foul play. And in a statement, they said the arrest of GloRilla is a disturbing window into how warped law enforcement priorities have become. Her family members did the right thing and called law enforcement instead of investigating the violent home invasion and theft at Glow's home. They sought a search warrant after spotting what they believe was a small amount of marijuana. Law enforcement then pursued the arrest warrants for her, even though, again, she hadn't been at her home for quite some time. That's according to her lawyers. They did not find the home invaders. And look, I'm one that say y'all could have used that time and found the people that broke into her damn home. So they said she's a victim, not a suspect. And this is our tax dollars at work. What are your thoughts on that? Come on, I am Queen Tori. Do people, oh, you talking about the popos. Okay. I thought you meant the home intruders. I was going to say, now, do people just let them in? You know? Now, I will say some of these family members, child, you got to be a little careful, because there was just rumors floating around the internet that people felt like the family members set up the break-in period. I don't think so because I don't think that they would have called the popo unless they were just trying to, but let's see. I am Queen Tori said, now who let them in? They didn't have to let them in, and they may have a warrant or a body search warrant to enter. I'm not sure how Atlanta is, but Pittsburgh, they come first. They come first for the lease owner. Okay. Thank you, Veronica Monroe. Thank you. How do they know if it belongs to her? It could have belonged to one of her family members. Brittany Janae, I totally agree. And I think that's why her attorneys made sure to put in their statement that she hadn't been at that home for quite some time. So if she hadn't been there, because look, she's been traveling, she's an entertainer, they're here, there, everywhere. So that could be the case. And I think that eventually it may be dropped based off of that. How are you going to pinpoint this on her? Now, if it's a large amount where, they could say that they were drug dealers and all of that, that may be a little different where I feel like she would be responsible. But conflicting reports on the amounts, Hey, Gwen, how are you? Thanks for stopping in, sis. You say share your smile on purpose to brighten up someone's day. Oh, you just did. You just made me smile. Thank you. My degree is real, said GloRilla has a case. Better have a good lawyer. Sounds like some trumped up charges, in my opinion. I totally agree. And what was the so-called controlled substance, GG? Marijuana. Darnett said if she was at the scene, how could they arrest her without a search warrant? If she wasn't, I'm assuming that's what you meant, because she wasn't there when any of this happened. Look, I am Queen Tori said they tried to charge me when my ex had D-rugs in my home. Wow. Yeah. Well, look, my degree is real said that's in your home. That's where you supposed to do D-rugs. We'll keep our eye out on it, guys. Yes, they were robbed. I am Queen Tori. They stole jewelry and other possessions out of that home. They did. And look, everybody in the comments, people are on edge. I got a couple new subscribers over there on that video of Will McCain, the young guy that released that video of the Jacksonville police officers putting them paws on him. And so it's been a tough week when it comes to our color against the police department. But a lot of people are in support of GloRilla. Now, I will say, I don't know if GloRilla was trying to be sexy on a mug shot, but a lot of people, especially when they turn themselves in, they know that they have to turn themselves in for a warrant or whatever. They make sure that the face is beat, the hair is laid, and all of that, because they end up selling their mug shots on t-shirts and all of that. Remind me of somebody else that did that, but it's a couple people that's done it. And I think GloRilla may do it as well, child. It looked like she was smizing. Hey, Tyra. All right, but if you're in a car, they stop you and a pow, it's on the owner of the car. Yeah. Gigi said, I hope she had cameras rolling in that house. Bridget J said, is GloRilla the rapper that won the gospel? Yes, Bridget J, and I had a fit about that. Now look, I like all her Let Her Cook and all that other stuff, but child, gospel? No. We debated that before. She should have never received that award, in my opinion. It is what it is. Oh, Lula B says she ain't scared to say it. She got her a cute mug shot too. All right, Lula B. Ain't nothing wrong with a child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have had challenges in their past, and it's what you do after that. So yeah, we'll see if GloRilla pops up with mug shots, t-shirts and apparel and all of that. But I was gonna say free Glow, but she already free, child. She's out. Now look, I cackled again We have a little time. What we got? About 20 minutes to debate. And if anybody want to come up just real quickly, let me know if you feel like what we witnessed when it comes to Jackie Christie. Let me know if that was AB use to you. Let me know if just because she's her mama and you don't care, because I do, about all of those old sayings, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Let me know if you disagreed with Jackie Christie putting them paws on her daughter Chantel. I say she deserved every bit of it, probably a little bit more if you ask me. But baby, they are clowning Chantel all over social media with memes. I know you guys remember this with Martin when he fought Tommy Hitman Hearns. I cackled. And they said this how she looked after her mama had to put them paws on her. This I will say forever. Jackie knocked a whole new hairstyle in Chantel's head. Chantel's hair was slick, sleek, pulled back in a chignon, is that what you call it? Or a tight little bun. And baby, after that, they're slap. Y'all see the hair every which way. But anyway, there is news that has come out according to Jackie Christie's other daughter that Chantel was getting down with her daddy's Doug's players. You guys should know that Doug is a coach and allegedly prospects. Let me put it that way, prospects. And they say that as soon as as soon as they would show up, child, to the facilities to practice or whatever, allegedly, she was all over them. That's a mess to me. I wouldn't want to date anybody that's technically under my dad. You get what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Was that inappropriate? Maybe, maybe not. But let's go ahead and get into some of the things that's been going on. I'll start first with Chantel's statement. She's may as well log off and deactivate her social media, if you ask me, because the people aren't feeling her even after her statement that she released. And I'll read it real quickly. She said, I'll start by saying, if you've never dealt with a toxic mother, then you truly have no idea what it feels like. As painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV, I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. The truth is, this dynamic isn't rare. It happens in more families than we'd like to admit. Narcissism, jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, ABUs, hiding, assault, etc. We're just taught to keep it in the house and suffer in silence. And she chooses to break that cycle. Do you guys think that what we witnessed, and I cannot play it again because I already had to remove the other one. Do you guys think that what we witnessed was ABUs? Jackie Christie again getting pushed by her daughter and responding. That was a reflex to me. That was a reflex. And I don't blame Jackie. I'm standing on that. It is what it is. But the other daughter, Takari, who's also had issues with Jackie Christie. So I'm not saying that Jackie Christie was the stellar parent that didn't cause any issues with her daughter, didn't cause any pain. What I do remember about Jackie Christie is Jackie's focus was always Doug Christie. Jackie allegedly attended every game, traveled to every city the teams were playing in, and there was a video going around of a clip of Jackie. I'm not sure if it was on Basketball Wives. Could have been older, one of the earlier seasons, where she said, look, my mother was there to watch them. They had lights on, they had heat, they had food, blah, blah, blah. They were okay. So I do think that the kids may have resented her for not being there as a mom. And Takari came out and spoke about that years ago. But what I've never seen Takari do is disrespect her mama like Chantel did. Takari didn't sign up on a platform that was already her mother's to get on there and ban up with the ops, which is Evelyn and Brittany Renner and all of them, and disrespect her mom. And she came out and she spoke out about it. She basically said that Jackie gave Chantel the arse whooping that she's been waiting for. She also said, in response to Chantel, because Chantel is now going at it with her sister. I don't get why Bundle of Brittany is even in this. Shout out to Here for Hot Tea over there on Reality Entertainment TV's Instagram page. You guys make sure to follow them. Shout out for Here for Hot Tea over there, calling Brittany Renner out. Brittany Renner came out a couple months ago dressed in the what is it? The Islamic garb, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Covered from head to toe. The only thing you saw was her ass, damn near. And now she's back showing damn near everything. You know, she's denounced that after being with what's his name? Kevin Gates and all of that. A mess. But anyway, in response to Takari coming out and being on her mom's side, Chantel said, wait, hold on. Aren't you the same daughter that pulled a slasher on Jackie? You got 3 kids she's never met in person, but you want to be on the internet taunting me? Girl, tell me you have Stockholm Syndrome without telling me you have Stockholm Syndrome. You should leave me alone. Honestly, truly, this is my last warning shot. Bundle of Brittany Renner is laughing all in them folks' business over there. And she too, on Basketball Wives, was one of Jackie's enemies from out of nowhere. But she said, you wrote a whole book detailing the way you were allegedly treated, Takari. By the way, I actually read it. It felt very rushed and overall like a long text message you probably wanted to send her directly. Your cry for help didn't matter then because it never will. Do you care about the truth or do you want to be the one to tell it? She isn't going to love you any differently, get you on the show, or take a sudden interest in you / your life or your children. So you gain what exactly? Terrible ass sis. Now, that's not from Chantel. That's from Brittany Renner. Girl, how you know what's going to happen between Jackie and her daughters, including Chantel? They can have a come to Jesus moment. And, hey, Tanya, come to Jesus moment and sit back and go to therapy and resolve their issues. I felt like Brittany Renner was projecting. It appeared to me that she just had some issues herself that she may have gone through with her own mom. For those of you that's not familiar with Brittany Renner, she has a decorated past, similar to Chantel's, if you ask me, when it comes to be alleged NBA pass arounds. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just show you guys Brittany's pictures if you guys don't know. And yes, she's one of those that's used her body to get with people. You know, her baby daddy, PJ something, I can't think of his name offhand, cut her off immediately. She got pregnant. He said that she trapped him, PJ Washington. He said that she trapped him, and now she's on that 18-year child support plan. But what she had to say for me was a tad bit much. But this is when, I'm sorry, guys, Thursday is my landscaper guy day, and they early. Hold on. I don't know what me closing these blackouts shades will do. But hopefully it's not too loud. I apologize. 150 of you guys watching, hit the like button for me. But this is when Takari let it be known what Chantel has been up to. But she basically told Brittany to mind your damn business. She said allegedly, but your homegirl made many appearances validating everything I said until she started messing with her dad's prospects and got knocked up and needed mommy and daddy's money, so she switched up, allegedly. Would you do that? Would you get with your daddy is an NBA coach? And it is the norm for these younger guys to come and work out, try to get picked for the team or get selected and all of that. Would you end up sleeping with them and getting pregnant by them? Let me know. Let me know. It's okay, Tyra. Don't block her. And mods, don't block anybody. Just time them out. Her opinion is valid. But Tyra Simone, I agree with Miss Tyra, my cutie mod. You guys got to be careful using y'all. Y'all mean everybody. So say me, because I'm on Jackie's side. You know, so Tyra was like, who is y'all? Everybody isn't on Jackie's side. And look, you got that right. So if you aren't on her side, that's fine. And if I'm on her side, that's fine as well. For me, thank you. Say me. I can handle it. I'm a big girl. Just be respectful now. Ooh, child, I ain't had the opportunity to go off in a while. But Tyra, for me, I was born and raised where you respect your elders. And look, I'm not saying that Chantel or Takari has not had issues with Jackie Christie. What I'm saying is Chantel got on that show for one goal. And that goal, in my opinion only, was to do exactly what she did. Disrespect her mama, talking to her mama like she one of her little friends, cussing at her mama, calling her all type of B's and 304s and everything else. Yeah, no, I ain't rocking with that. I'm not rocking with that. Because she could have kept those feelings and look, she could have started her own YouTube channel and came out here and discussed everything that's going on with her mom. She could have went to a therapist, but I felt it was mighty bold. And yeah, there could be some consequences coming down the line for her to get in her mama's face like she did, push her mom, narc or not. That was wrong. You know what I'm saying? You're not on anybody's side. Okay, you got that right. And Tyra, Miss Tyra said, I'm on Jackie's side, and that's my prerogative. I'm on Jackie's side as well. Look, I do know that there are a lot of people that's still dealing with childhood trauma, ABUs, all of the above. We just spoke last week about breaking generational curses. And if Chantel felt like her life growing up and all of that was something that she wanted to break, do that. But you ain't coming up in my face and conducting yourself in the way on my platform the way that she did. And she ended up like this to the other Tyra Simone. She ended up like this. So yeah, no, I'm on Jackie's side, period, point blank. She did what needed to be done. Call it what you want to call it. And she should have done more. She took a lot. She walked away from this girl, her daughter, several times this season. Several times. And yeah, that last time, Chantel was headed out the door and decided to play Big Bad Wolf and turn around. And guess what? Mama tagged that ass and should have done more, in my opinion. Do I still have that Martin up, child? Let me see. I closed it out. Child. That Martin, when he fought Tommy Hitman Hearns, hilarious. All right, let me see what you guys are saying about this. That is my question though. Because look, everybody not down for that. Everybody is not down for the I brought you in this world and I take you out. Everybody is not down for one of the commandments, child. One of the main. Is it one of the first commandments? Hold on. Hold on. Child, is it one of the 10th commandments, child? Don't get me trying to play passer over here. But yeah, honor thy father and thy mother. It's in there. It's in the book. I ain't got time to look it up. Hold on, let me log in real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. And let me see what you guys are saying. Willa, thank you so much, Willa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Money, 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 money. Thank you. I knew it was one of them, Veronica Monroe. I knew it was one of them. So it is the 5th commandment. And I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also down with people breaking generational curses. And if your mama was a curse, if you got all these issues, you know damn well they're not going to be solved on no Basketball Wives. The girl came on there to embarrass her mother, to sun her mother, to check her mother, to disrespect her mother. And yeah. What happened right here on the screen was well overdue for me. But what did you guys say about her dating her daddy's player? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? My degree is real said my mom and I didn't have the best relationship, but I would never lay hands on my mom, period, point blank. Period. And that's what Takari, Jackie's other daughter, was saying. Takari did write a book. Going over the details of her past with her mom. But she said she would have never gotten on that platform and disrespected her, and she damn sure wouldn't have put her hands on her mother. You don't do no shit like that. You don't do no shit like that. Darnett said a lot of us are mothers and deal with daughters, so we know. Yeah. And look, that's that can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Jackie again was this stellar parent. She couldn't have been. And let me take a sip. I do think that her children, her daughters, felt abandonment from Jackie. Jackie was chasing Doug. Jackie was making sure that none of them scrumpets, as my mama used to say, child, would get her husband. The women that travel from state, the Brittany Renters of them all. They wasn't gonna get her husband. So yeah, that was always weird to me that Jackie traveled to every home game and game period out of the state that they lived in. And I think that was insecurity on her part. And yeah, I do think that she was more concerned with her husband than she was with her kids. And if they felt, why is this so big, this circle? Child, has it always been this big? Okay, that's a little smaller. Damn. If they did feel abandonment, if they did go through abandonment issues and mental issues, whatever the case may be, on Basketball Wives, that's not gonna help. Now, Iyanla Van Zant or some shit like that, maybe. And do I think for any second that Chantel's goal was to come on Basketball Wives so that she could get some type of resolve out of her mom? Absolutely not. Just the way that girl ran back to Evelyn with her vein in the forehead ass, and all of them didn't say that she pushed Jackie and wanted their approval. She wanted their approval. That let me know everything that I needed to know, you know? Teresa said, my grown kids know they better run away before they raise a hand to me and before their dad finds out. It's not happening. Period. Look, my mama was shorter than me. I'm a tough girl. And I'm scared saying this. She's in heaven. In my grown years, do I think that I possibly could have handled my mom? Probably so, but the fear and also the respect, I would have never. And I don't even know if I could have handled her. Because, baby, my mama, ooh-wee, she wasn't no joke. Thank you for that, Teresa. Thank you so much, sis, for the super chat. Money, 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 money. This is why I don't like power hours, because I promise I want to continue running my damn mouth. Oh my God. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. Yeah, we're gonna spend some time together tomorrow morning. Aunt Debbie, let me know in the chat. Are you still on for No Cap tomorrow evening? But you guys join me tomorrow morning. Kim, I am. I just cackled at your comment. I'm gonna put it back up. Where we can sit and talk about this for a while, where I'm not rushed. It'll probably be early. It'll probably be 10 a.m. Central, somewhere around there, possibly 9 Central, and we'll chill and talk because, you know, I be missing talking to the cuties. Let's see. Cam, I got to put this back up for you, sis. Ooh, child. I will save this forever. I will upload a different one, though, because the one that I'm going to upload and save forever says, if I send you this, where is it? Where is it? Dog it. It says something like, if I send you this, hold on. I can't find it. If I send you this, just know I'm about to smack the ish out of you or something like that. Hold on, because it annoys me when I say something and I can't find it. Give me 30 seconds. Okay, it says, if I send you this, you've tried me one too many times, and I'm going to pop you the next time you come near me. Yeah, I'm going to save that one in my StreamYard forever. Kudos to Jackie Christie. Sometimes you got to demand your respect, and I'm not saying that Jackie Christie has always been respectful, but in this case, she did what needed to be done. I will say prayers going up for her and her family. Hopefully, they can work it out. Hopefully, they can go and sit down with somebody and try to resolve these issues off of a show, especially Basketball Wives. And I think that Shawnee O'Neal or Henderson, I'm sorry. Okay, Aunt Debbie, I think that Shawnee knew that if she had that damn reunion, because that's canceled, that it was going to be on and popping. You know? Gigi said, Crypt Keeper Evelyn needs to just evaporate, not evaporate, child. Yes. I can't stand Evelyn. And it's the audacity for me, Gigi, because Evelyn, like I said the other day, you can't say shit about her daughter. Her daughter is her mini-me, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to call her what Jennifer called her. Was it Jackie? Somebody said basically she get it from her mama as far as how she lives her life. But say something about Evelyn's daughter, and you'll see that vein. You'll see her jumping up on tables. You'll see her patting her cooch and everything else. And for her to be all involved in Jackie Christie's daughter's relationship, it's the audacity, you know? The fear and respect was instilled from a young child. Yes. And you shall not part from that. You shall not part from that. I've had a couple elders that I just didn't particularly care for. And I'm not talking about in my family. But yeah, sometimes in order to not part from that, Teresa, you just go ahead on about your business and don't say anything else to them and don't let them have access to you. And you get what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I'm not coming out here disrespecting any of I try not to elders, period. I don't think I have. Now, if they out here just bogus, I ain't gonna call Wanda elder because Wanda is, not too far away from me. She just look old. Um, no, Wanda may be. I don't know. But anyway, some people like that. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? When you got someone that is mid age and up, that's out here talking about folks' kids and calling people all type of peas, this and just ghetto. Hey, Simone. Simone is here. Simone, I hope you join us tonight. We'll be watching the season finale of Divorce Sisters. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. My parents would be married 53 years too, but they are no longer here. Brandy tried to tell, and sorry about that. Rest in peace to your parents. Brandy tried to tell Chantel to chill out and stay in a child's place. Did she really, though? I am Queen Tori. I can say I did not watch, but I did see clips on the internet. But Brandy was also another one that Chantel ran to. So was she straddling the fence? You know what I mean? Baby, is she internet famous or what? Hold on, guys. Is she internet famous or what, Darnett? And this is what she's internet famous for. This will never go away. This will never go away. And it'll be on my page, like I say, forever. I didn't like it. She turned around and came back in. She could have went on about her business. None of this would have happened. But yeah, she effed around and found out, you know? Let's see. I couldn't imagine my child putting hands on me, let alone putting hands on her. I fought too hard from the womb to get her here. They both need healing from childhood trauma. I agree. And didn't Jackie, peace, love, and light, excellent comment. Didn't Jackie say before that she too experienced some type of issues with her mom? So, like I say, sometimes breaking the generational curse is a thing. I am at this point in my life, and I had to come to this decision recently. Child, I've been just over here in my little bubble. Do you hear me? Man in my business. Not involved in any internal type situations and conversations. And child, if I didn't feel uneasy over a couple things that's happened this past month, personally. And look, my thing is this. I promise you, if you do or say something to me that's shady, it must come with an apology. If not, at this stage in my life, I ain't into sweeping anything under the rug anymore. Yeah. So, yeah. Everybody, I guess, would probably need to heal from whatever trauma or just cut that shit out before you even experience it in that level. You know what I'm saying? If it's a red flag, if you know it made you feel some type of way or whatever, I'm not talking personally here, but we've talked about this before. Sometimes, the saying blood is thicker than water and all of that. Yeah, sometimes you have to let family, moms, dads, cousins, whatever, nieces, nephews, brothers, the whole nine. Sometimes even family, you have to go ahead and let them do them. You know what I'm saying? You're tied together because you are blood, but that don't mean you're stuck, Anyway, I gotta go. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, child. I used to have that, Tyra. Did I delete when Kiki? I still got it. Rest in peace to Kiki, child.
Back your ass. I don't give a.
Rest in peace to Kiki Jabbar. It was something like that. But we're out of here. As I mentioned, Cutie Crew. I already scheduled the link that'll be dropped for you. You guys will see the link at about 7 Central or 7:15 Central. That's correct. Yes, Central Standard Time. You guys will see the link for us on a Patreon that will be watching Divorce Sisters. And we're having a special Cutie Crew members only. Thank you guys for being understanding yesterday because I was working like a Hebrew. I appreciate you guys. Join us tonight. We're going to have a little fun over there on Patreon. And to the rest of you guys, I appreciate you for joining me for this power hour. Join me tomorrow morning. We'll be over here talking. We'll try to get into a little bit of the Orange Man. I'm curious. I want to see what you guys got to say about them Epstein files that's not lost, that do exist. Ghislaine, is that how you pronounce her name, is in the process, allegedly, of being flown to Florida to sit down and be interviewed about what she knows when it comes to that whole situation. She's locked up, but they're doing that. And look, I think she's going to be pardoned. So we'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do that on the backup channel. Yeah, I'm going to do that on the backup channel with also the Tamala Horsford story. And then I think every Friday morning we'll go over some viral stories like that has not had any resolve, no arrest, and you know, all of that. But I appreciate you guys. I gotta go. I hate it. Thank you guys again for joining me for this power hour. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead. Oh, I'll have an update on DDG and Hallie too. We'll see tomorrow. But if you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Share the video with your friends and family. And I'll chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.